Do 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 do
Yo,
do. What's up, Phil? What's up, dude?
took the test today.
How'd your test go? Did you have a test today? Sorry.
Yeah, math test.
How did it go, bro?
Uh, Better than I thought, but there was some stuff that was kind of. But I think I got at least a B, so that's good.
All right, dope, dude. Well, we want you to get A's, but
Oh yeah.
what was there anything like particularly tricky that like we hadn't gone over or something?
Inverses. No, it was like trying to solve for like the inverse or something.
Oh yeah, I helped Patty with that on
But it
yesterday.
was like really hard because it was like complex fractions and everything.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
He made
yeah.
it extra basically.
Extra hard. Making shit extra hard for you guys. That's no fun. That's no fun.
Yeah, how many bond coins do I have? I feel like I've stuff like a lot.
Didn't you redeem? Oh well, because Raiden gave you a bunch.
Yeah, and I never really asked for it,
Right.
so I don't have to pay him back.
Yeah, I don't know why he gave you all them, but okay. I mean,
I don't
whatever.
know. That's a little suspicious.
I redeemed bomb coin from Twitch stream and got one bomb coin. Yes, that's correct. You did do that, Obama. Good job. I'm here. What's up, Teener
I
dude?
have eight. Ooh, it's like more than half the people on the server already.
Thank you, Teener dude. I do have to drink. Thank you. Drink.
I got COVID tested today. I've been coughing like the last 2 weeks,
Yeah.
but I still been going to school and everything.
Oh, that's not good.
So if I still test positive, I'm still gonna go. So it doesn't matter.
No, what? You can't go to school if you test positive.
Why not?
It's against the rules. What?
Well,
I
I've
I would
been
agree
going
that
positive like
you're not probably not contagious at this point because like the contagious ratio or window or whatever isn't.
nobody around me got sick, so I think I'm fine.
Yeah, it's all, dude. Did I tell you about how I got COVID, dude? And I'm vaccinated, dude, and I still got COVID. It
You
was
were vaccinated, still got
I
COVID.
did, yeah. A Rod and Owl went to a concert. This is back in I think July or something, and I met up with them the week later. To go mountain biking. We like shared beers and stuff, drinks and whatnot. And then like that was on Wednesday, and then on Friday, Alex is like, "Oh fuck, dude, I feel like death," and I'm like, "Oh no." And then he tested on Saturday, like while I'm out partying with a ton of people, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I just tested positive for COVID," and I was like, "Oh shit," and I was like, "Uh oh," and then I was like, "I feel fine." 2 days later, I start feeling sick, and then like Al was sick like a day in between that, dude. It was all like, imagine not
Dr.
being an
Gold.
OG. What's up, dude? Who's hitting me up in the Oh, Clifford. What's up, Clifford, dude? Good to see you, bro. What's up, dog?
So on good grades,
Yes, sir.
I put something.
Nice. I will check all that. I see there's a bunch of stuff in there that I will well here, I can check it real quick while we
Has
wait.
it been 3 days yet?
Yes, let me check that too. Let me see. Got so many things. So many things. All right, once. All right, let me check. Let me see if I can buy Philip Vanguard real quick because he did get tier 3. And then I will check what the good grades are.
I got it surprisingly faster than that. I don't know how I got it at that.
Well, you got it because rating gave you 20 coins or something, dude.
You gave me, I think, 14,
17, I think is what he gave you.
17. But
Shaw.
still, I would probably would have been able to get it before the end of before like the third week of November.
Let's see.
Probably.
Where can I buy Vanguard? Buy now. Buy Vanguard. Gift. Can I give Vanguard to you, dude? Oh, you're lucky. Oh, dude, we still haven't been friends long enough, bro. Do you see this shit, dude?
Oh, it might be like 6:30, right?
Yeah, okay. We gotta
Ish?
wait. We gotta wait.
Half an hour.
Half an hour, or it'll. Yeah, I might be on later tonight, or I'll get it to you tomorrow. Yeah, dude. Yeah, he got tier 3. So for those of you who are watching, Philip got 100 bond coins this semester, and with that, I agreed to buy you guys any video game you want as long as it's under $60. And so he wants Vanguard. So that's what he's gonna get.
I did some research. The most expensive skin in CS:GO is like
Dude,
$30,000.
people need to chill out, dude. Like, what?
But
Who's spending
it's because it's
30
like really
G's on a
rare.
skin, dude?
But it's like sick though. Come on.
Yeah,
It's like an
it
AK.
is. It is.
It's like blue.
Let me
There's
see.
some cool
Mega Max
stickers on
internal
it.
conflict. My math teacher sucks. I have an A in robotics. Can I get 3 for that? It's got to be a test. Be a test grade in math or science. My teacher sucks. Well, It's okay. I don't suck.
Debatable.
I don't suck. I'm here to let me help you. Lol. Clifford, science, it's 100%, but she needs to grade question 5. Okay. Well, Clifford, what is this, dude? You just showed me a bunch of check boxes. Like, you guys are funny, dude. Does no one ever get like just like their test? Like, I mean, this is awesome, Clifford. I'm glad that you did well in whatever this is, but I can't tell what this is. I got to teach you guys like how to like send evidence for stuff. Like, God forbid, like you have to actually like prove something.
But I'll send the whole screen.
There you go. Yeah, you can DM it to me. You don't need to show it to everyone. I agree. There's probably like personal information and stuff, but you can just DM me the whole screen. I just need to see first of all when whatever the test or quiz was, and then what class it was for. Because the rules of Good Grades is it has to be from Good Grades you got this month. And if you want to get 3 bond coins, it's got to be in a math or science class. Any other class, I'll give you 1. But if you get an A in a math or science class, that's 3. A B is 2. C is 1, but C is also the same.
It doesn't show where the month is.
None of your stuff shows what day it is, dude. What? See, like, who's it? Okay, well, what? Well, here's a weird thing. What? Someone just submitted a grade that was due in the future? MJ, what?
What?
What? Oh, it's due in the future, but what is this? Like, what? What class is this for? Man, I don't know, like, how much clearer I gotta make instructions for people. Like, what? Just, I need a screenshot, test grade, what the class is, when you took it. That's it. That's all I need. But everyone always gets, like, 1 out of the 3 things. I'm like, you need all 3. Killer Godspeed. Okay, God, good. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to get Vanguard for your last year. Sick, dude. Nice. Down. Okay, cool. Anyways, it's been a little bit of time. Let's start the stream. Welcome to Office Hours. This is a stream where my name is Dr. Gold. I help you out with whatever math or science questions you guys have. You guys get rewarded. You get cool prizes and stuff for asking questions and getting help. If you want to come learn more, you can always join the Discord. You can always type ! Discord. I'll put it in the chat right there. That's the link for where you can join the Discord. We have a really cool community. I think we got like over 700 people in the Discord, and we do all sorts of events. I was playing. What was I playing? I was playing Rebirth with some new students yesterday. That was fun. I had a good time. They messaged me the next day saying they had a great time, and I was like, that's awesome. Appreciate that. Okay, cool. So to start us off, does anyone have a question in math or science they want to ask? That's always the thing. Make sure I'm in the office hours chat.
100 on my test. I mean, not test, quiz.
What's up?
The other days.
You got something?
I got 100.
You got 100. Okay, good job,
I
dude.
got 100.
Nice. Good job getting
It
100.
was about like solubility curves. No, something too hard.
What's the? I'm gonna. Yes, good mechanical. Yeah, you did have a question that like I couldn't get to because we really ran. I talked about it. Yeah, cool. Do you remember it? The question's only good if you remember what the question was. Clifford, yes, I can accept direct messages from you. That's cool. It was on the server. Okay, can you go find it? Because I can't go find it. Cool. Yes. Okay, there you go. Awesome. Photosynth. Yeah, perfect, Clifford. Thank you, Clifford. Yes, this is exactly what I want to see. Exactly.
Wait. Dr. I have one, not even a question, but it's just like
Okay, we can just talk about something.
so you know x equals negative minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a.
Yes.
The quadratic formula.
Correct. Quadratic formula. Yeah.
I remember doing it in algebra, but when do you use it again?
Oh, okay. That's a good question. Here, one sec. Let me.
Like, it's not even like a question. I just want to just like
when do you use it? Yeah, no, that's cool. No, we can go over that. No, that's a good thing to go over because I literally just went over that with another student. One sec. Let me give the good grades to Clifford real quick. She called my mom. What? Okay. 3 user Clifford.
I remember I had a good use, but I don't remember why I used it.
Oh wait, Clifford, you already had the good grades roll, dude. What? No, I can't. Wait, you can't get it. You can't get it twice. Now again, no one reads the rules. Clifford, I think you already got the 3 points earlier.
I know. I only sent one math,
Yeah,
and you only gave me one coin.
I only gave you 1? Where? What did I do? I
Wait,
should
let
have given
me-
you 3.
Let me try to find it.
Go find it, dude. I'm sure I gave you 3.
Oh yeah, it was 3.
I gave you 3. Yeah, you can only get 3 per month. But good job on doing well on in that test. Like, I want you guys to keep doing well. Extrapolation, good. All right, thank you, Mechanical. Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you, dude. Extrapolation. That's something we could go over for sure. Okay. And you know what? I can actually kind of go over this with both. Like Philip, this can also relate to your question. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go look. I'll go over extrapolation, and then like we'll talk about how this like works with, for instance, doing the quadratic formula. Okay. So extrapolation. So let's say that you have a bunch of data points. Let's say like you have something which is like time played, right? And then let's say this is like your weapons XP. Okay. So let's say, and then let's put some like data points here. Okay. So let's say like you're trying to grind one of the new guns, which, dude, the Vanguard guns now go up to level 90. Is that right? Or 70 or
90,
something?
yeah, something like that. 70
Jesus.
something.
What?
But
Like,
then like the camos are really cool.
yeah. But dude,
So,
I saw there's
one
like
reason,
there's like a gazillion attachments or something, right?
but they look sick.
Yeah. Ooh, yo, thanks for the bit. Thanks for the bit, Playmo.
So honestly, I
Sick.
might just go on a grind for like camos.
Getting my 350 channel points. Hey, yo. You're welcome for the penny. Thank you for the penny, dude. That's all right. Pay a penny, get $1, dude. Whatever. It's all good. All right. All right. Let's say we have a little graph of like what your weapons XP is, right? For the amount of like time that you've played Vanguard or something, you know. Let's say we got here. Let's move this up here. Okay. So let's say let's make this an hour, 2 hours, 3. Let's say this is in hours. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Let's say after 2 hours you have 1,000 weapon XP, and after 5 you got 3,000. Okay. And then let's say after 9 you got 4,000, and then after, I don't know, 12 you got 5,000. Okay. This is an example. This is specifically, this is a hydrate. Okay, thank you, Cloud Joker, making me hydrate. I do like drinking. Clout for a Joker on Xbox 12, dude. Thank you for making me hydrate. That's dope. All right, Mechanical. So if we have a bunch of, and everyone here in the chat, this is useful, dude. This is called data. This is data analysis. No, I can't answer. I'm in the middle of a stream, dude. I can't answer your Discord. We have these points here. So what this does is this follows a trend. This shows a trend where we see that if I play more Warzone, right, I end up having a greater amount of weapons XP, and that kind of makes sense. What the fuck is in this clicking? There we go. This is what we would call a positive trend. So if I were to draw what's called like a trend line, for instance, this is a line that tries to approximate the data. It tries to like fit it and whatnot. And so what that does is that allows me to determine what my weapons XP should be for any amount of time that's played. Okay. So there's two different things here. There's what we call interpolation, and then there's what we call extrapolation. So I'll go over what they are. So notice here with the data points, I have data points for anywhere from 2 hours all the way out to, it looks like, 12. Okay. But I only have them at specific intervals, right? I only checked my weapons XP at the 2 hour mark. I only checked it at the 5. I only checked it at the 9. I only checked it at the 12. let's say, for instance, I wanted to know, okay, when I was 7 hours in, how much weapons XP did I have, right? This would be an example of what we call interpolation. So if anyone's seen this is also like some Greek, some Latin shit here, right? Like inter usually means like within is what it is. Like internal, right? Versus external. Like an internal hard drive is a hard drive that's inside your computer. External hard drive is like a flash drive or something. So interpolation means you're trying to determine what the data values are within the data that you already
In the
have.
graph.
Yeah, within the graph. Good, right. So, for instance, an example of interpolation would be like, okay, let's say, for instance, interpolation would be like, okay, well, what was my weapons XP at 7 hours? Okay. So what I would do is I would look at my trend line and be like, okay, cool. At x equals 7 here, like what's the value? Okay. Let's draw. No, straight line. Come on. No. Come on. Straight line. There we go. And what we can see is that would be like right here, okay? Which would then correspond to a y value of what looks like, about 3,300, okay? So I could say my weapons XP at 7 hours is equal to 3,300, okay? That's an example of interpolation, because what I did is I looked within the data points I already have, right, between here and here, and I figured out in between my data points what was the amount of weapons XP I had for a certain amount of hours, okay? That's an example of interpolation.
You need to know how to interpret graphs.
Interpret graphs, yes. Yes, good to see you, Megamax. Nice. Sorry, I'm in the mall and the Wi-Fi is a little bad, but I put it on 160. That's okay. Don't go to McDonald's. Hi, Kai. Good to see you, dude. You tried to call me. I'm sorry I could not pick up, Kai. I was streaming. Okay. So that's interpolation, which is useful, right? If you have a bunch of data, you can find out something in between. Now there's something called extrapolation, okay? So if interpolation is looking in between all the data points, right? What do you guys think extrapolation is?
The opposite of interpretation.
Okay. Well, okay, so it's not interpretation, it's interpolation. Interpolation. Interpretation is different. Interpretation means just read the graph, right? Interpret. A lot of times they'll tell you, right? They'll be like, "Yo, interpret the graph here." That's interpolation. Sorry, that's interpreting. Interpolation is figuring out data points like in between is what it is.
Right, let me mute myself.
Okay, Grim. You're welcome to mute yourself. That's cool, dude. Yes, it's basically making a calculation on the points, right? That's interpolation. So interpolation is looking within the data you already have. Like, do you see that my least amount of hours was 2, right? My most amount of hours was 12. So I was only looking at data in between 2 and 12 hours, right? I was guessing 7, right? Okay, that's interpolation. Extrapolation. Extrapolation.
That's extrapolate. Okay.
No, it's extrapolation. It's like external, internal. Okay. Okay. What do we think that means? If internal is within that bounds of 2 and 12 hours, what is extrapolation?
Well, outside those bounds.
Good. Yes, very nice, dude. Extrapolation is outside those bounds. So extrapolation would be, for instance, trying to guess, for instance, what's my weapons XP after, I don't know, 20 hours, okay? Do we see how, for instance, 20 hours would be pretty far out, right? 20 would be like way out here, right? Okay. It's calculation overwrite. I don't know what that means, calculation overwrite. What extrapolation means is that, for instance, we're now looking at data. We're now trying to figure out data like beyond where we're actually looking. And so this is actually a caveat. So caveat means like a warning, like a thing you got to be careful about. Extrapolation is not always going to be correct.
I'm warning y'all.
What?
I'm warning y'all.
Yeah, I'm warning you, dude. Yeah, I'm warning you guys. Yeah, I'm warning you guys. Don't.
Just walked home from chess club too, by the way.
Oh, good. Congratulations. I'm good. I'm glad you're going to chess club. Chess is dope.
Took me an hour to get home.
All right, get those steps in, bro. All right, so extrapolation would be, for instance, looking over at 20 hours. Okay, this is an example of what extrapolation is. Okay, so that would be like way out here. Okay, so that would probably be, I don't know, after 20 hours, looks like you might have, we'd have to see how we'd have to like
Like
extend the graph.
80,000.
Yeah,
90,000.
maybe like 8,000 or something. Yeah, we'd have to extend the graph out. So this is what, probably like 8,000 XP, right? So we could say that. We could be like, okay, cool. Probably 8,000, right? Warnings about extrapolation. This is not always going to be correct, and it's kind of like we're a lot more sure of interpolation because we already have data around there, right? You see how we already have data points around the 7 hours that I'm checking at? Extrapolation is like trying to guess something in the future or something like way far away from where we actually have data, which isn't always accurate. So, for instance, it could be like after 13 hours or whatnot, I don't know, like your eyeballs start melting or like your hands get tired and you're like, I can't play anymore. So really what may happen is like this trend may not keep going. It may end up like tapering off, something like this. And then your real data point would be down here. We don't know. It's extrapolation is risky because you don't know if the trend you're looking at with the data that you have is going to keep persisting. It's going to keep going on. This is especially prevalent, or it happens a lot of times in stocks. Do you guys ever watch like the tickers for like Ethereum or Bitcoin or something? Right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Dude, this is the fucking worst, dude.
It goes up and down randomly.
Right. Like let's look at Ethereum for instance. Okay. Let's look at the Ethereum. Let's look at what Ethereum prices are. What's she doing? See, she's back down, dude. Like she's like what? Okay. Can I get can I see a better graph of this? Coinbase maybe. Let's try. Coinbase probably has it. Okay. Here's an example of for instance, why you don't want to extrapolate data all the time. So here, let's take a little screenshot of Ethereum for the last year. Okay. So let's say, for instance, you were investing in Ethereum, and you bought a bunch at a certain amount. Okay. So let's say that, for instance, all you had was the data from here backwards, okay? Let's say like you didn't know about the future, right? And so what you did is you just looked at this data and you're like, okay, well, looking at the data I have so far, it looks like Ethereum is trending upwards, right? It looks like if I only look at these data points, and I try to like fit like a trend to it and whatnot, I'm just like, okay. So that means, by August, right, I should be like stupid rich. I should be like really rich up here, right? That would be an example of extrapolating, because what you're doing is you're taking data that you have and trying to predict the future, like data that you don't have, okay? This is dangerous because, as you see, right around May, once people stopped like going fucking crazy over crypto, there was a massive correction where like the price of Ethereum dropped.
Once everybody stopped talking about it, nobody wanted it no more.
Yeah, it just, once it hit like SNL, like Dogecoin is the biggest example of this, right? It corrected itself. So you would have thought you were rich, but like in reality, once things had played out, you wouldn't be that rich. I mean, you see how you'd be exactly the same, exactly. So this is why extrapolation is, it's dangerous. Like you can use it to like make guesses and whatnot, but don't rely on it. It's not always.
You can't, especially in the market.
Especially in the market, dude. The market is, I don't know. I'm a pretty smart person. I got a PhD in physics. I still don't really understand how this works, because it's all kind of based on emotions is what it is. Like, it's what people feel it's worth, right? And people will do all sorts of what's called technical analysis, where like they can like draw like fancy fucking lines and shit, and they do this, and then they look at have you ever seen like a candlestick graph or something? Have you seen that before?
I've seen too many different types of graphs.
Yeah, right. This is an example. Like these charts.
People on TikTok.
Yeah, these
guys like guys buying the stock. It's following the triangle.
Buy this, is doing this. Yeah, this is cool. I mean, they're trying to use math and algorithms to like fit.
No, they're just trying to get you to buy it so they can.
That's true. That's true. And this is my kind of like my whole problem with everything. What's up, Demented dude?
I've seen a graph on TikTok where this guy that looks like Dr. Gold.
Yeah, he looks like me. Is what?
was teaching something.
What was he teaching?
I don't know, something about graphs.
Something about graphs.
know.
Okay, that's cool. Well, I teach about graphs.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, don't trust it.
Don't-
trust
yeah.
anyone.
Well, all you guys are underage, so you shouldn't be buying crypto or any sort of
Oh,
securities, anyways. But
I do.
I own
Yeah,
I
same
own a
here.
little bit of Ethereum just because I believe in it as like a concept, but I don't day trade it. I don't like these kids who
I
like,
have like $750 in the market, but that's under like my dad's name.
yeah, it's cool. Like, for me investing is like set it, forget it, don't worry about it, Other people they turn it into
Not
their
the
job, man, and
goal.
they just get like a
Put
fix,
it in
dude.
there and wait a couple years and see what happens.
Yeah, they're just always like
Dog,
Yeah, that's
watching
a
it.
true reason to do.
Demented got me in trouble.
Demented got you in trouble? Why? Why did he get you in trouble?
It
Yeah,
was
I
your
was in
fault for
class.
joining in the call while me and someone else were swearing. Me and someone were swearing, and he joined in the call while he was in school, and his teacher
Oh,
heard.
dude,
I had
rip,
nothing to
dude.
do with it.
Yeah, that's danger, dude. What, Grim? What are you doing joining voice calls during class?
I mean, I don't really care. I don't really
Exactly.
care.
Yeah,
The teacher threatened me, but I don't really care.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You should respect your teachers,
Yeah,
bro.
they always do this. They always do this to me. They just threaten me all the time.
I have a few questions.
You do? Cool. Can you post the? Can you? If they're written out, can you just write them out in the office hours Discord chat, or if you have like a picture
No,
of
they're
them?
not really written out. It's just something has to do with biology, and I'm really
Okay, cool.
not.
It's not making sense yet. Okay, awesome. Let me answer Philip's question
Yeah.
real quick, and then Clifford, I'll answer yours right afterwards. Is that cool? And then we'll do Demented. Cool. Bing, bing, bing. All right. Okay. So good question, Mechanical. Here, let's give you a bond coin for asking that. That's cool. I like I like concept questions. They're kind of cool. It's good to understand something as a concept. Mechanical. All right. Nice. Okay. Philip, you here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So you're asking about like why do we use the quadratic equation?
Yeah.
Okay. So as the name goes, quadratic, right? What is quadratic like describe, I guess? What does it mean for something to be quadratic? It's actually a cool way cool. Let me see this.
Four-way.
Four? No, that's quad. You are right, but no, it's polynomial naming prefixes, I think this is what it is.
Oh boy, yes.
Right, yeah, it's all this shit. Where is it?
Isn't it dinomial, trinomial, tetramial, pentamial?
Yes, bro.
hexamial,
Yes,
octamial?
yes, you know it.
Jesus.
Poly-
I hate them
I
so
want
much.
there was a very nice table. I had it. I was teaching a student yesterday about it. I think I was teaching you Playmo about it.
Gold.
Oh, here it is. No, fuck. What's up, Jack?
Jack's
Someone I
here.
remember.
Jack's here.
My teacher got mad at me.
Jack.
Jack,
My
bro,
algebra
I love you,
teacher-
dude.
My algebra teacher got mad at me for helping two people during a test.
Well, that's called cheating, dog.
Naming table.
What? Helping people during a test is called cheating. Don't do that.
Yeah.
No,
Don't do
because
that.
we were in the same room. We were in learning lab.
Okay, here we go. All right, here's
Gold.
Yeah.
yes, Jack. Yeah, what real quick. What's up, Jack?
You get done teaching, don't play some Warzone because we couldn't play yesterday.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Warzone with you after this. That's cool.
Bro, it's always this guy coming out during the stream.
Yeah, he's okay, dude. He's cool. Don't worry, Jack. I'll play Warzone with you. You're good. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. So naming polynomials. Okay, so polynomial, right? I went over this last time, right? Poly means many, right? Nomial means terms, right? Many terms. Okay, cool. All right. So let's say I have something that looks like this: x to the third plus 2x squared plus 5x
I have probably one.
plus 4, okay? And I want you to tell me what type of polynomial this is. Do you guys know how to say what type
This
this
would be
is?
a trinomial.
No,
No.
not a
There's
trinomial.
4 terms.
There's 4 terms. So
Wait,
technically this is
Quadratic.
no, it's
no, because couldn't you combine them like the x's?
I
You
didn't
can
know, but this
do-
is x cubed, this is x squared, and this is x. So they're all already simplified.
Oh,
You're good.
All right.
No, they're not. You can factor.
No, you can't factor this. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
you can. You can do grouping.
I could group this? What? How could I group this, dog? What?
So you grab the first 2 terms.
Oh,
Well-
yeah. All right, I know. You can do x squared.
Now let's
x
do it right
plus
now.
2.
Let's do it. I'm gonna prove you wrong.
No,
do it.
but this isn't gonna factor into anything nice, dude. What this is gonna be 5, and then this is x plus
X plus 4.
4/5, right?
No,
these
That's
That's
don't
just
these
gonna
don't.
make it way
It just
more
makes it worse. It
messy.
just makes it worse. Okay, that's not the point of this question. All right, let's say we got rid of the 4. Let's get rid of the 4. Okay, how many terms are there?
Trinomial or something.
Good. So there's 3, right? Since there are 3 terms, this would be called a trinomial. Okay, and then we got to look at what's like the highest degree, right? Like what's the biggest fucking exponent on this? So what's the biggest exponent?
3.
3.
Cubic.
So it's a cubic. See how this is a cubic
I'm
trinomial?
the biggest here.
Oh yeah, the highest degree. Okay.
Yes.
This is starting to come back to me. All right.
Good. Right. So you always got to look at the so Philip, when we talk about a quadratic is just a polynomial where the highest degree is 2. Okay? So basically whenever something is x squared, okay? So some example of some quadratics, right? I could have x squared.
I have a question, Dr. Gold.
What's up, bro?
Okay. So why do they teach you stuff in school that you'll never remember, and then teach you stuff in school that you don't need?
I don't
There
know.
are some stuff that you do need.
Yeah,
This is how it works.
Yeah.
The stuff that you learn is the general things of each job.
Yeah.
They give you the general because when you're learning stuff, you don't know what you're gonna be. Because I know damn well in grade 3 you didn't know what you wanna be, and you might not
did.
even know what you wanna be now. That's why they let you choose your courses in like college.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I
university.
want to be.
So
Yeah.
to answer that question because that's kind of like a life question, but like I'll answer it real quick. So you may think a lot of times in class you're like, why the fuck am I learning this? Like I'm never gonna use this and whatnot. You don't know that you're not gonna use this. What like middle school and high school does is provides you with a foundation of like base general knowledge that you need in order to go to college and decide what you actually want to do, like what you want to specialize in. You're right, dude.
I
Like
need a foundation.
you do, like for instance,
I
like
need a foundation of
does-
poly woman.
foundation. What? No,
Yeah, I need a
dog.
foundation.
No. Okay. So for instance, like I took a lot of history classes in high school, and like I don't really use those, but like
Useless.
it's not absolutely useless because those who do not remember history are doomed to repeat it. You know, that's all the quote there. So history is
Yeah.
useful in the regards of like it's cool to see trends and make sure we don't fucking fuck up again. But I didn't particularly use history in college, but that's okay. Because if I had wanted to, for instance, be a historian or I don't know, like an art director or I don't know, like one of those tour guides that like shows stuff, it would be useful to know history, right? And so high school is all about like providing you with like a bunch of like basic knowledge in a bunch of different subjects so that you can be ready to specialize in it when you get out of high school and stuff. So that's why. Everything you learn in school is for a reason, you know? Okay. So Philip, this is a quadratic equation, right? Or a quadratic function, right? A lot of times what you're always ending up doing is you're trying to figure out when this is equal to 0, Philip. So there are a couple ways you can do this. What's one way you know that you can solve for this to figure out when this equals 0?
Oh, I'm gonna go use
Put in-
computer now.
Split the middle. Oh no, not split the middle. You can do the fat. I don't know what it's called, but like you
Factoring.
take
Factoring.
but like I don't know, like you
Oh,
take,
complete the square?
Guess is that what you guys call
No,
it?
that's something different. Okay.
No,
So-
No, so like you have to like make it the middle like add up to the middle term, but
Good. Yeah, this is factoring is where you need to figure out what multiplies to this last term but adds up to the middle term, right?
What is that called?
It's just called factoring.
Oh,
Yeah. In this case, it's 2 and 3. 2 times 3 equals 6. 2 plus 3 equals 5. So you can end up writing this as factors, which is just x plus 2 times x plus 3. Yeah, what's up? Someone just hopped in the chat.
that was Jack.
That was Jack. All right. Now, since now you have it in fact, so what you did is you turned this into this, and if you ever wanted to make sure this was right, you could go back and FOIL this, and you'd get the same thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What then are what's the solution to this, Philip?
-2, -3.
Good, right. You see, if I put -2 into there, that turns into 0. 0 equals 0. And if I plug -3 into here, this turns into 0. 0 turns 0. Okay, cool. That's called factoring. Okay. Factoring is cool. It's a very easy. It's a quick way to do things. Okay, but let's say, for instance, that instead you have x squared plus 6x plus 6 equals 0. Okay. This is another quadratic function that they're asking you to solve, right? But
plus
this is
6,
one.
x plus 1.
Pardon, what?
You can do x plus 6 and x plus 1,
No,
right?
no, because does 6 and 1 add up to 6?
Oh. Oh, you can't do that.
I have a question.
What's up, brother?
So, couldn't you just make it x squared plus 12x?
No. Yeah,
No.
so this is 6x demented, and this is 6 without an x, right? So you're
Oh.
only allowed to combine terms which are like terms.
Oh yeah, because of it's like bend mass. You don't because it's 6 times that, and then you have a plus
Yeah,
6.
yeah. The issue is that this x is attached to the 6. If this was a 6x, then you're right, demented. This could become 12x, but it's not. It's just a 6, right? 6 has no x's. 6 hasn't dated or something. I don't know. So 6 can't combine with this 6x. Is what this is. But okay, so Philip, right? Do you see how I can't factor this because I can't figure out anything that multiplies. The only things that multiply to 6, right, is 1 and 6 and 2 and 3, right? And that's 7 and that's 5. So none of this is. And also, you could make these both negative. That would be -7 and -5, but no. So this is where an example where factoring does not work. So when factoring does not work, there is something that will always work for
Quadratic formula.
the quadratic formula.
And then you label it A, B, C, and then you just put.
Good,
okay.
exactly right. We're gonna call this like A equals 1, B equals 6, C equals 6, right? Actually, here let's make
Alright,
this
so
let's make this a little easier.
minus b plus or minus the square root of 6 squared minus 4
Right.
times 1 times 7 over 2 times 1.
Good. 4 times 1.
I remember it.
Oh yeah, that's good, dude. All over 2 times 1, right? And this gets you -6 plus or minus the square root. 36 minus 28 is 8
36 minus
over 2,
28 over 2.
right?
Square root of 8 is
Good.
2 4. Right?
No.
No.
No,
2.
no, that's a good question. What is the square root of 8? Anyone know what the square root of 8 is?
The cube root of
Cube
8
root of 8 is
is
2.
2.
Yeah, that's correct. But
So the square root of 8 is irrational.
it is irrational. Well, yeah, it is
Is that
irrational.
the right term?
Yeah. The way to do this is
3.5. 3.5 then?
it's gonna be less than
No, that's
3,
way off.
right? Because square root of 9 is equal to 3, so it's got to be less than 3,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, so then you just do a factor tree 4 and 2.
Good, yeah. So this is something called
And then
factor
2
tree
and
form.
2.
You can reduce this by being like, so 8 is 2 times 4, and 4 is 2
2 root
times
2.
2. So what you do is you look for where do I have pairs of things. I have a pair of 2s. So I can pull the pair out as a single number, and this becomes 2 root 2. This is how you convert like a big radical into like a small radical times something. Which I can always go over again when you guys get to it. But yes, so this ends up becoming, square root of 8 becomes 2 root 2. So you have -6 plus or minus 2 root 2 over 2. Okay, how do I simplify this? This is always a good question. How do I simplify this?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So if I have A plus B over C, this is the same thing as A over C plus B over C. Okay?
Oh,
Does that help you? Does that kind of jog the memory a little bit?
yeah.
Okay, what am I going to do then?
You're gonna do -6 over 2
Good. -6 over 2. Good.
plus
Plus or minus
plus or minus 2 root 2 over 2.
2 root 2 over 2. Right, 2 root 2 over 2. Do you see how maybe I could simplify some stuff here?
You can cross multiply.
Cross multiply. What does that mean? What?
What?
No.
No, you can't.
Oh, cross multiply, where you cross each.
No,
So
that
like you go
that's
A,
a-
C, and
yeah,
C, B.
yeah, that's if I have this. If I have A over B equals C over D, yes, you're right. I can do this. That's called cross multiplying. But
To add. Wait.
there's
to
no equal
add-
sign
oh,
here.
You just add straight across.
yeah, but then you're just gonna get the same thing. What? You're just right back where you started.
Wait, oh, I know.
Why did we do this?
Um,
I'm trying to simplify this, guys. I'm trying to simplify this.
So
How-
you just like -6 and 2,
yeah, -6 and 2 is what?
-3.
Good, thank you.
That's simplified.
-3 plus or minus. How do I simplify this?
2 root 2 over 2.
Is what?
Just root 2.
It's just root 2.
Just
oh my
cancel out the twos.
God. Yes, bro. There you go.
So easy.
2
Like,
times root
add-
2 divided by 2 just cancels each other out. 2, they're just like, whatever, they're gone, right? Yeah. The other way you could have looked at this, you could have been like, okay, cool. This is just -3 plus or minus 1 root 2, which is, yeah, it's just this. Okay, good. All right. Cool. Did you learn something, Philip? I think you did.
Yeah, I did.
Nice, dude. All right, Clifford, you here, bro? Where's my boy Clifford? Clifford, you here? Yeah, he's not in the voice chat. He's online though. I see him online. Damn, we're already up to like 10 subs. That's pretty cool, dude. That was actually one of my goals. Was to hit 10.
I am a sub. I have been a confirmed sub.
Yeah,
for a
dude.
while.
I updated the whatever they're called, the badges.
By the way, Dr. Gold, I'm confused.
What's up, bro?
I'm confused.
What are you confused with?
Why does Demented have the last season graduate? So, like, it finished or something?
Oh,
season finished and it's going to
anybody who's graduated, I put as a last season graduate, and that's for counting within the Discord who's graduated.
I remember when you
Ah.
only needed 10 bomb coins to
Yes, you
graduate.
used to only need 10 coins to graduate.
Those were good days.
Yeah, those were good days. Now it's 100. Well, dude, it's the early adopters,
Bro,
man,
that was
dude.
Days, man.
Yeah. Yo, Demented, you had some questions about biology? I'll answer them while I wait for Clifford
Yeah.
to show up. What's up, bro? What do you need help with?
All right. I got two. I only have two that I just need to be sent.
That's
So
cool. No, that's
there are
okay.
different type of cells, right? In
Yes.
the body. I just need to know what each one does.
Okay.
All the, like the
Prokaryotic cell.
mitochondria,
Okay.
cytoplasm.
Sounds like
No,
you're describing
those are
parts of
cells.
the cell. You're describing parts of the
Yeah,
cell.
yeah. I just
You're-
need to know the
you're-
parts of the cell
Okay, that's
and
cool,
what
bro.
each one does, which has been confusing the crap out of me.
Cytoplasm,
Yeah, no, that's cool. We can do
chloroplast,
that. 1 second.
chloroplast, I think.
Coral,
Then we have
coral,
nucleus.
Coral!
Coral. I love coral.
Yeah, anyone watch The Walking
the
Dead?
best.
Coral!
That was my girlfriend.
Coral? Oh, this is Coral, but where's like the Coral meme? Anybody watch this? This is my favorite.
No, I think I've heard of it.
Rick Ralphs with 2 eyes, Coral. You know this actor actually? He's a DJ now.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen him
Damn.
actually. Yeah, he goes by Fitch.
The cell membrane. The cell membrane.
This guy, he used to be Coral, right? This guy used to be from The Walking Dead, dude. Yeah, he's now a DJ, dude. His name is Fitch.
Mycelium,
Damn.
mitochondria,
Okay.
Golgi bodies. Like
Okay, so you're
Like
talking. So Demented, you're
humans.
talking specifically about what we're doing, which is the animal cell. Okay. I assume you're talking about like
Yeah.
the cells of a.
animal
Was it
cell
not
and plant cell. Those are
really?
the two. Well,
Oh, do you
each
have to know
one has
both of them?
inside.
You gotta know both of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
damn,
got
dude.
a test tomorrow and I have to know
Okay,
both.
so,
Gold.
what's up, brother?
Do you see the 3 dots on the next to you where you're signing the little thingy you are on your
Yes.
computer?
Uh,
Press on it and then press your search history.
you want to see my search history, dude? I don't even use this computer for actually
Yeah.
like I don't even
Yeah.
I don't even use this computer for like using the web.
No,
Like it's
Y'all
literally
are
used
just
for-
dirty minded, bro.
Yeah,
Damn.
what, dude? You wouldn't find anything, dude. What?
No, it's probably full of. It's probably
Imagine.
full of. It's probably full of Kim Possible.
Kim Possible. I do like Kim Possible.
Imagine.
Where's Planty cell?
Yeah, that's
No,
Demented.
just show me a plant cell whip. Okay, cool. Here, we'll pull this up. We you know this is always cool.
Yeah, Kim Possible is good. I searched it up and
I'm glad, Graham, dude. Is that why you lost No Nut November?
yeah.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah, it actually is.
Okay. Okay, cool. Animal cells and plant cells. All right, cool. Yeah. Okay. So, there's some key differences between animal cells and plant cells. So, again, all this stuff really Demented when they ask about it on a biology test. And this is why like biology is, in my mind, not really that difficult to teach because all you have to do is just memorize.
Yeah,
You
it's
literally-
all about memorization,
you just-
which I can't do.
Well, okay, so here, maybe I'll tell you some strategies for memorizing, and then I'll go over so there are some cool overarching themes to biology that can help you remember things in biology. But in terms of memorizing, the best way to memorize is to make flashcards or note cards, right? Like the old school stuff. Have you guys done that before?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys also have Quizlet, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Quizlet's cool too.
Oh no, we don't use
So
Quizlet.
you guys don't
I
use
don't know why.
Quizlet? Quizlet's actually pretty cool.
Nah.
So here, let me show
I
you.
think
I've
I
used it
think
once.
a teacher showed it to
No,
me
I'll show
once.
it. I'll show it to you guys, dude.
once.
It's free, dude. Like here,
I used to use
Yeah.
Quizlet. Like
let's
one
use
time, yeah, we did, but like we
Quizlet
just stopped doing
animal
it.
cell. Okay, look, you can literally do animal cell flashcards Quizlet. Here you go. So
Yeah.
here's where you can go through one. You can be like cell membrane. Okay, what's the cell membrane? And then you can click and be like, covers and protects the cells. Blah 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 blah. Then you go to the next one. You're like ribosome. What does a ribosome do? I'm like, I don't know. I think a ribosome does something with energy. Click. Makes protein. Okay, close enough. Whatever. Cytoplasm is the area in between the cells. Yeah. Stuff in between the cell fills the cell. Yeah. So Quizlet is useful
Dr. Gold.
because you can have like
I'm
flashcards
pissed
and
at my
stuff.
algebra teacher.
What?
I'm pissed at my algebra. I'm
Okay,
pissed at my
what does that have
algebra
to do with
teacher.
animal cells,
She
dog?
said, how was the
What's
test?
up,
I said it
Rinky?
was too easy.
UT static.
And then she said, okay, next time I'm gonna give you algebra 2 exams.
Oh, okay.
Like, bro.
Bro, that's yeah, okay. So, anyways, Demented. So, Quizlet can be useful because people have already made them. But honestly, Vrinky, I thought you were UT static. You're Ranmaru. Like, you guys have. Change it. Make your names the same in Twitch as they are in Discord, please. No, you don't get a bond coin for participating. You can get channel points, which you can then redeem for bond coins. That you can do. But Demented, the best way to memorize something, the best way to learn something is for you to write it down yourself. Whenever, like, if I could literally just go to something and be like, animal cell, parts and functions, right? And this information is here, right? You can just pull it up. Okay, whatever. Except the cookies. And you see here, like cell membrane, cool. And then what you should do is you should write on the back of the flashcard like what the cell membrane does, and then do it for this, and then do it for this, and then do it for this, and then just do it for the plant cell and the animal cells, and then quiz yourself. Like look at it and be like, cytoplasm. What does the cytoplasm do? And then you have to say it. If you can't say it, look at the note card and then put it back in the stack, and you do it again. That's the way to do it. That's the best way I find to memorize something. It helps you more to actually make the note cards yourself than to just use ones that someone else already made. Yes, thank you. Yes, it's Yes, yes, Frankie. You've said it's Ranmaru twice. I know it's Ranmaru. All right. But
No,
okay,
it's Goku.
Demented. Let's go over something real quick. Do you know what the main differences are between the animal cells and plant cells?
Yes.
What are the main differences?
Main difference is plant cell doesn't have a nucleus. No, that's
Uh,
completely wrong. That's the
No, they
pyro. It's the bacteria ones. My bad.
Okay,
That's thinking of the wrong subject right now. Main difference is most animal cells use a cell membrane.
cell membrane,
while,
good.
While plant use a cell wall.
Yes, good. Yes, that's the big difference. Animal cells have a cell membrane, whereas plant cells have a very rigid, what's called a cell wall. That's why like plants are like kind of like hard. Plants aren't very soft, Yes, good. There's another big difference. How does a plant cell make energy compared to an animal cell?
Doesn't it use like what's that? Chloroplast? I
Good.
think it's called?
The chloroplast. Yes, yeah. It uses photosynthesis, right? It takes energy
Yeah.
from the sun and
Turns
uses
into protein.
the chloroplasts, right, in order to generate energy. Yes, that's correct. Where does energy get like in the animal cell? I think it's in the Golgi apparatus, or maybe it's the
No,
mitochondria.
it should be in mitochondria.
It's the
That's the one that
mitochondria. Yeah, it
creates
is a
cell protein.
mitochondria. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's called ATP, ADP stuff is what that is. Nice. Okay, cool. So yeah, so Demented, for your test, I recommend just make some. Do you have like 3x5 inch whatever cards? Do you have those
Yeah,
at your house?
Yeah, I can just make them myself.
Go make
honestly.
them. Yeah, go make them, and then study them. Take an hour. Go play some Warzone or something. Come back. Quiz yourself again.
Dr. Gold.
Go play some Warzone. Come back. Quiz yourself again, and keep doing that until like you know it, and like you don't need any more help. Because I guarantee you, what your quiz or test is going to be in your class is they're just gonna they're gonna give you like a diagram like this, and then they're gonna ask you to label like what is what. So that's another thing
Yeah.
that is helpful, is to have a picture like this, but maybe like black out what the words are, and then try to have yourself
dude.
label like which ones are which. Because they'll do that, and then they'll also do they'll do something with like the functions, where like they'll list all the components, they'll list all the functions, and you got to match like A to 2 and like B to 3 or like C to 4 or something.
I did this last year, bro.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm glad. Okay,
I
cool.
did this last year.
Cool question. I like the question
Dr.
there,
Gold.
Demented. That was dope.
Wanna
Here, you
hear
get a
dumb
bond coin.
thing?
What?
Want to hear something dumb?
Yes.
I got kicked out of class today
That's not dumb. That's
Wow.
for
sad.
not having a reason to come back to class.
I don't understand that. You should always have a reason
Exactly.
to go back to class.
Me neither. The teacher just said you don't
Well,
have a
why
reason
would
to
you get kicked out of class in the first place?
Yeah, you
for
shouldn't be
not
getting
having a
getting
good
kicked out of
reason?
class, dude. What?
Like, bro, I don't even know. She just
Dr.
told me
Gold, what is
stay out
1
here
over
now.
2 divided
when
by
someone tried
4?
passing me my backpack, and she just didn't
1
let
over
them.
2 divided by 4. These are two fractions. When you divide fractions, you flip the second and multiply. So 4, how could I write 4 as a fraction? Anyone know how to do that?
4 as a fraction?
Yeah, how can I write 4 as a fraction?
Just like the number 4, there's like nothing else added to it because you could do like 1/4,
4
2
over
fourths.
1.
Thank you. Good. 4 over 1. I could write
Oh.
4 as 4 over 1.
I
right?
gave him the answer. It's 2, but
Yeah,
you
well,
know,
let's show
whatever.
why it is. It's okay. 4 over 1, right? This is 1 over 2. So now you have two fractions. So whenever you divide two fractions, do you guys know what you do?
Make the denominator the same or something? I
No, that's when
forgot.
you add fractions.
Oh,
Adding
never
and
mind then.
subtracting fractions, you have to do that.
Or
No.
you can just do 1/2
Don't they
into
cancel out?
make it
Don't they
into a
cancel out or
decimal
something?
1.5.
Okay, all right. Dividing fractions, easy as pie. Flip the second and multiply, all right? So what I do is I take my second fraction here, 4 over 1. I
Don't ever
flip
do that
it,
again,
and I
please.
multiply it. So this is 1 over 2
you do-
times the
I
flip
hate
of this.
fractions. I could
1
never
over
remember
4.
how to do it.
So Nick, you actually had the answer wrong. The answer is 1 over 8 is what it is.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not 2.
huh?
Does no one get that? All right, guys. Here, look.
What?
All right. The question was, what is 1 divided by 2 divided by 4? Okay?
Wait, what? What?
That's 2.
Did I?
No, it's not 2.
What is 1 over 2 divided by 4?
That's what he asked.
Oh, no,
Oh,
because
it's not 4 divided by 1 over 2.
4 divided by 1 over 2. Yeah, that would be
it'd
different.
be 8, wouldn't it? Because you would go, let me see.
So
You'd
1 over
go
2, guys.
1 over 2.
1 over 2 is a fraction, is 1/2, right? And then we're
Uh-huh.
saying divided by 4. So that's divided by 4, like this, right?
So you'd have 25% of each, right? No, not
So
25%.
you're dividing 50% into quarters is really what you're doing.
Yeah.
But the way to
So
do this,
it's
guys,
2.
again, it's not 2. It's not 2.
It's not 2. It's because you're dividing it into like 4 pieces.
Yeah.
So you just have to do like what's the word? You gotta divide.
the
basically
inverse,
dividing
the
it.
reciprocal.
Yeah.
Yes. So, guys, I mean, this is what I'm trying to show you guys. All right. If you have this where you have like this divided by something else, you can write this as a fraction, right? We can write 4 as 4 over 1, right? 0 is non-negative, or 0 is what? 0 is, I don't know. What? 0 isn't positive or negative. Okay, so this is 1/2 now divided by 4 over 1. And then what did I say was the rule about dividing fractions? Anyone remember it? What's the rule?
You just flip the bottom one,
Good. You
so it'd
flip the
be
bottom
1 over
one,
4.
and then what do you do?
and then you'd multiply.
Good. Very good. Very good. So it's 1 over 2 times this being flipped, which is now going to be 1 over 4. Okay. Do you guys know how to multiply fractions?
Yeah,
I've
would be just one eight.
1 over 8. Good. You do this times this, right, which is 1. And you do 2
Yeah.
times 4, which is 8. Good. That's 1 over 8. Okay. Now I'm going to make sure you guys know
Yeah, I
this.
was about to say
What
that.
happens if I need to add these things? How do I add these two fractions?
Oh, all right. What's it called?
Then you would need to make the denominator different.
Good. Denominator needs to
Yeah,
be the
the
same.
denominator.
Good. How do I do that?
Whatever you
By
add to one of
saying
them, you add
it's,
to the other.
Whatever you
yeah.
add to one of them, you add to the
Not
other.
add.
No, it's not add.
Multiply.
Multiply.
Oh, multiply. My bad.
Multiply.
Yeah.
So it'd be
Well, it would be
7
times 3, I guess. The 21 would
Yes.
be the
21.
denominator.
21's where it's going. Yeah, you guys are getting it. So wait, what Demented? What do I do to this one?
Okay, that one you would multiply by 7. The other one would
Good.
well, because it would be
multiply by
like
7.
2.
Multiply by 7. Right, and then what? And then Nick, what would I multiply this one by?
Would be by 1, right?
Well, multiplying by 1 doesn't really do anything.
No, by 3. By 3. I'm an idiot.
Yeah,
Yeah, by
okay.
3.
Good. Multiply by 3. All right. So watch what happens, guys. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 3, 21. Okay. Plus 1 times 3,
Yeah.
which is 3. 7 times 3 is 21. Now what do I do? What's the next thing I do, guys?
You just add them together.
You add them together.
Which
Good. This is
is-
just 17 over 21.
Over 12.
Cool. Done.
Yeah.
Nice. Good question, Ron Maru. I like that. It's good. I always like questions that, like, you know, it's good to do, like, refreshers and stuff because, like, this stuff, like, never leaves you. Okay. Clifford, you're here yet? I see you in the chat, right? Where you? You're in the chat, Clifford. Let's pull his question in. His will be the last question before we gotta go. Nick has $900 in a savings account. That's kind of cool. All right. Let's go through this one. Nick has $900 in a savings account that earns 10% interest per year. The interest is not compounded. How much will he have
Hey,
in
Nick, I'm
total
sorry.
in 1 year?
But I need some money, dude.
Use the formula
Damn, I
I
have a lot of
equals
money. What the
PRT,
hell?
where I is the interest, P is the principal, R is the
Use
and
the
T is the
money.
time in years. Okay. So this is just plugging in for a formula, Clifford. It's not too difficult. So
Got it.
Wait, I have a question. What is the reason for the second part?
well, they're giving you the equation is what they're doing. They're saying use the formula to calculate. Do you guys know what interest is? That's a good question. Do you guys know what interest is?
Interest, yeah.
What's interest?
Yeah.
Someone tell me.
Over time, you
Like a
would gain an
10%
amount.
interest over time. Yeah, you get money.
Good job,
Big-
guys. Yes.
On a
Interest is
percent.
when you put your money into, like, for instance, a savings account or something. There's usually what they call, like, APR, like there's like an interest where, like, the bank will pay.
Compound interest.
Yeah, so that's usually
pretty sure
that's
interest
compound
is, like,
interest is what that is.
Dr. Gold. I'm
What?
pretty sure interest is like interest equals principal times rates times time.
So it's technically, so usually it's compound interest, which is P, and then I think it's 1 plus P to the RT over N. I think this is what it is.
Yeah, something like
Something
that.
like
Imagine
this. I forget what the actual equation is.
learning what's it called? Finance, algebra,
Yeah,
whatever.
finance. Yeah, no,
For like
finance.
half a year and not remembering a single thing.
I know.
Could
I
be
know,
me.
I know. So that's compound interest. So the difference. So compound interest. Why compound interest is powerful, and why it'll get you into trouble with credit cards, is that the amount of money that, like, accumulates is based off of the amount that's accumulating. Like, as it's accumulating, it's compounding. It's like it's building on top of each other, right?
It depends how much money you have already.
Right. Well, so here's, for instance. So let's say we have $1,000, okay, and let's say that it has a compound interest rate of 10%, okay, every year, okay. So let's say after the first year, right? How much money would I have if
1,100.
Good, exactly. Yes, because 10% of this, right, would be your interest. So now you would have
Yeah.
1,100. Okay. So you've earned, right? You've earned $100 in interest. Okay. Here's the
Yeah.
difference between compound
Every
interest and
month?
simple interest. So simple interest, how much would I have the second year? Sorry, too many ones here.
Would be a 10% again or no?
Yes, it would be
It'd
another
10% of 1,000, right?
Good.
Is it
Yes.
10%
Simple
more?
interest would just give you 10% of the 1,000, right? So
That
that
you
would
put
just
in.
give you 1,200. Sorry, 1,200, right? After
Yeah.
2 years. However, compound interest looks at the amount that you got. It looks at the amount you had and the amount of interest that you have. So with compound, you would get 10% not on just top of the 1,000. You get you get interest on the 100 as well. So they look at this
Oh,
for
damn.
calculating it.
So it'd be 1,150.
No. So it would be 10% of this. So 10% of this would be 121. So this would end up being 1,220.
Yeah.
This would be 1,121. 10%. No, sorry. Yeah, 10% of this is sorry 10. No, not 121. 10% of this. 10% of this is 110. So you would end up having $1,210. Do you see how you get more money with compound interest?
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. So this effect builds up a lot if something is compounding what we say continuously or compounding monthly, which means they're checking the amount that you make and basing the interest off that at a faster interval. This was every year, right? A lot of things aren't compounded per year, they're compounded per month, or they're compounded continuously. And that's why like compound interest can start to build up really, really, really quickly. And this is why, like, for instance, people get into a lot of trouble with credit cards. Because if you're in debt, they start charging you interest, and that interest compounds. So the more months you don't pay it off, the more it just starts stacking, and then eventually you have like huge amounts of money you owe, and then like you got to declare bankruptcy or some shit.
Damn.
So yeah, it's like basically taking out a loan. They
Yeah,
give you interest, you can't pay the loan. Next month it gets higher and higher.
it gets higher and higher. Yeah, and then eventually it's really
Damn.
bad. So that's the danger of credit. You know, I have a friend who declared bankruptcy on like $100,000. Dude, it was nuts. Luckily for him, California has pretty lax bankruptcy laws, and he got to basically keep all his shit. In a lot of states, that's not the case. You go bankrupt, they take your car.
Yeah.
They say like, we're getting our
Yeah,
money
I
back
know
somehow.
somebody that lost
That's called
absolutely
repo.
everything.
Anyways, so Clifford, this one's pretty easy here because this is simple interest. Okay, so this is saying $900, right? And then they're asking how much total will you have in 1 year, right? So you guys can probably figure this out. If it's a 10% interest rate, right? How much money will this guy have after 1 year?
Okay, my guess is between either 950 or 910. I just
Well,
can't figure
so
it out.
you say between 950 and 910. So that's a big number and a small number. So let's look at the equation here. The formula: interest, right, is equal to the principal, right? What is the
Yeah.
principal in like an investment or something? What do you guys what's the principal besides like the person you don't want to go see, like if you get in trouble?
My
The
mommy.
How much money you starting off
Good.
with?
Yes, principal is the starting amount of money you start off with. Okay. So
Oh,
how much money did Nick start out with?
900.
Good. So the principal is 900. Okay. R is the interest rate expressed as a decimal. Okay. What's the interest rate in this question?
It'd be zero. It's 10%, so it'd be 0.1.
0.1. Good. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. And then T is the time in years. So like, what are we asking
Which
for?
is 1 year.
1 year. Good. Right. So
Is
see,
it $90
it is
per
90.
year?
Right. Yeah. This is $90. So 900 times 0.1 times. So times 1 doesn't really do anything. 0.1 is going to move the decimal one place to the left. Right. And that's why you
Yeah.
get 90. Okay. So the amount of interest that Clifford made, or Nick made, sorry, is $90. So how much total money does he have now?
990.
Yes. Nice. Dude.
Damn.
$990. Good job, Clifford. I hope you saw that. If you didn't, it'll be on the VOD or the YouTube or whatever.
I'm very rich every month, every year.
Yeah, dude, 990.
every
990 is
year-
not
every-
really that much money,
wait.
honestly.
Yeah.
Wait,
yearly
every year
income of
$90 or every year
No,
900?
no. Every year he gets 90 extra dollars. Like he still had.
'Cause it's not compound. It's
Yeah.
simple interest.
Wait, so damn, I'm broke. What the hell?
Yeah.
He's like,
Yearly
"Damn,
as
I'm
well.
broke."
It's not monthly.
Yeah.
It's yearly.
Monthly is a little different story.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
And
All
Grim
right.
over there wants my money. Hell no.
Hell no.
yeah, give it to me.
My guy gotta start up his own
I'll
GoFundMe
I'll
page.
ride you and everything, bro. I just want to start out my restaurant, man.
Yeah, restaurants are a lot of money.
I'm trying to get some bread,
Ooh,
bro.
Trying to get some-
restaurant
trying to make
is
some
a
bread, dude.
dangerous business. Grim,
Let's
not
make a
recommended.
restaurant together, Nick. Let's call it Ram.
Remmer asks, he says, I don't know what interest is. Okay, so Remmer, interest is money that you
pendejo.
get paid extra for giving your money to someone else. For instance, banks need money. The reason why they need money is they need to go to stocky market. They need to go play the stock market. And in order to play the stock market, they have to have money in their accounts. So when you give a bank your money to like hold on to it, they take that money and they go play the stock market. So
Or give it out to loans.
or they give it out as other
Oh.
loans, or they borrow it out to other people. And
This is why I hate banks.
exactly, banks fucking suck. So in exchange for you doing that, they give you a paltry, like measly amount of interest. Like I think it's
0.2%.
Yeah, it's like
really
zero
low.
point-
yeah, dude,
0.2%.
it's criminal, dude. It's like
While they
0.2,
get
0.3%.
10% of everything.
Yes. Whereas they're probably making like 10 or 20% on your money because they know what to do with it.
Yeah.
But
And
whatever.
plus, they only insure 20% of the original amount that you put in.
Oh no, they have to insure 100,000. That's FDIC.
No.
Yeah. FDIC is
Gold.
a
It
federal.
depends on the money. Like,
Well,
depends how much you put in.
yeah. So
Because there's sometimes it only like
yeah.
insure 20%
No.
of whatever you have.
They have to. So this is a
I
federal
know.
law. FDIC says that banks have to always and that the federal government will back this up for you. That if a bank defaults or if a bank loses your money, like they have to give you up to $100,000 back. They can't just say we lost it. And if they can't find it, the government comes in and will pay you $100,000, and then they'll probably sue the shit out of the
Damn.
fucking bank. Yeah, that's what
Oh, yeah.
FDIC is. And so you always see when you see a bank, it'll say member FDIC. It's 100, which 100K isn't a lot to some people. Honestly,
Yeah, it's
you
not.
know, 100K
You
doesn't
can
buy you a house
easily
here
get
in
a
Southern
car.
California. 100K like
100%.
100K
It's
like
like-
barely pays like my bills over the year. Honestly, so like it's.
Yeah.
It's not a lot, but you know, it's a little bit of insurance, you know, so that you can trust the bank. Credit unions are a better thing to give your money to because they're more
Yeah.
local. They give you better interest, and they're not some big evil corporation that's trying to short the housing market with like loans and mortgages and stuff.
What?
Yeah, which sucks.
Yeah, you guys should go watch The Big Short. Go watch The Big Short. It's a pretty good movie. It has Steve Carell in it, and I think what's that guy's name, dude? Fuck, not Tom Hanks. Oh man, I'm
Is
blinking.
it weird?
Tom
I don't know
Holland?
who-
No,
yeah.
that's
No,
fucking Spider-Man.
who's the guy that was married to Angelina Jolie?
Who's Angelina Jolie?
Spider-Man?
Oh, Spider-Man? What? No. Oh my god, dude, can I not remember this? Brad
Bob
Pitt.
the
Brad
Builder?
Pitt. Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt's in it. And it's a great movie about how the banks were absolutely shitty during like 2008. Do you guys remember what happened in like 2008? Does anyone remember? You guys are probably barely.
Wasn't it
Boy,
like
I
all
was
banks
like 3
just-
years old.
Yeah. Well, in
Didn't, like all the
It's a
banks just like go
recession.
dumb?
the Great Recession in 2008, a lot of fucking people lost their jobs. A lot of people lost their house.
Oh,
a lot of people
yeah,
lost
the
their
Great
retirements.
Recession.
Oh yeah.
You should
It's
watch
like
the movie.
the
market just-
What the stock market went down and whatnot. It's because the banks
Yeah.
were doing some shady shit, and
Oh yeah.
they
I
didn't even
remember
get in
that.
trouble for it. It's a whole like fuck the banks. No one really even went to jail. It was the worst thing ever. But you should watch it. The Big Short. It's kind of cool. It shows you like what banks do with your money if you give it to them and stuff.
It represents Dr. Gold. He's big, but he's short down there.
What?
I mean, I wish if you didn't have to, put your money in the bank, but like it's.
You do need to put your money somewhere safe. Don't put it underneath like a mattress.
don't
Don't
put-
put it
don't
like
put-
you're gonna get
obviously,
robbed, dude.
But like you need a bank, which is why I just hate banks.
Yes, you do need a bank. You need a bank to do stuff. Oh, my stream lights went off. Okay, cool. All right. That's the end of the stream. Thank you everyone for joining Office Hours. We'll be on again tomorrow at let me see what the Jack, I will play with you, don't worry. We will be online today's Wednesday. Oh, nice. Okay, Thursday, 3 o'clock tomorrow Pacific, 5 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Eastern.
Ooh.
We'll be streaming again. I have some other big
I gotta go
announcements and
to
stuff.
a job interview.
Ooh,
around
well, okay,
tomorrow.
good luck
I'm
with
not
your
gonna
job
make it.
interview, bro, dude. Good luck.
Thank you, bro.
But I have some other announcements I'll be putting out. You guys applied to be student
Ooh.
teachers. I'm going to put that program into place over the week. And then we're also going to start the monthly tournament for Apex. I'll announce all the rules for that. But okay, until next time,
Fuck,
I
we
will see
haven't
you
had votes
guys.
Will there be a
We
vote
haven't
or
had
no?
it yet.
We can do a vote, but I think it's just going to be Apex.
Bro,
I can't
yeah.
wait till
Night
Minecraft
and
gets
Apex.
put
All
up.
right.
If it does.